My beloved child, listen closely to the voice that speaks to your spirit right now. You have not stumbled upon this message by accident, nor is it a coincidence that you are hearing these words at this specific moment in your life. I have drawn you here because the time has come to deal with a heavy burden that you have carried for far too long. You have felt it. You have felt the invisible weight that seems to rest upon your shoulders, a weight that does not belong to you, yet it has followed you like a shadow. You have looked at your life and the lives of those before you, your parents, your grandparents, and your ancestors, and you have seen the patterns. You have seen the cycles of struggle, the recurring seasons of lack, the relationships that crumble without reason, and the sicknesses that seem to pass down from one generation to the next. You have wondered in the quiet of the night, why is this happening? Why do I work so hard only to find myself back at the same starting line? Why does it feel like there is a ceiling over my head that I cannot break through? I am here to tell you today that I have heard your cries. I have seen the tears you have wept in secret, and I have witnessed the frustration in your heart. But more importantly, I am here to tell you that the cycle stops today. The curse that has held your family back for years is being broken right now. I am the God of liberation. I am the God who shatters chains and melts shackles. What has plagued your bloodline for decades has no authority in my presence, and today, I am stepping into your family's history to rewrite your future. You need to understand that the battles you have been fighting are not just your battles. They are ancient battles. The enemy has tried to establish a stronghold in your lineage, trying to keep your family bound in limitation, bound in fear, and bound in defeat. But the enemy did not count on you. The enemy did not count on you rising up with faith. The enemy did not count on you seeking my face. You are the chain breaker of your family. You are the one I have chosen to stand in the gap and say, no more. Today, I am severing the roots of every negative word spoken over your family name. Words have power, and for years, negative declarations may have been spoken over your ancestors or by them, words of poverty, words of failure, words of sickness. These words took root like weeds in a garden, choking the blessings I intended for you. But today, I am uprooting them. I am pulling out every toxic root that has grown in your family tree. I am pouring my holy fire upon the soil of your lineage. Where there was barrenness, there will now be fruitfulness. Where there was drying up, there will now be a flood of living water. I am washing your bloodline clean. The mistakes of your fathers will not define your destiny. The failures of the past will not dictate your tomorrow. I am declaring a new season over your household, a season of unprecedented favor and restoration. Think about the struggles that have repeated themselves. Perhaps it is a financial struggle, where money flows out faster than it comes in, where debt seems to act like a trap that you cannot escape. This is a curse of poverty that has tried to keep your family in servitude. But I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. The gold and the silver are mine. Today, I am breaking that spirit of poverty off your life. I am releasing wisdom into your mind, strategies for wealth, and opportunities for increase. I am rebuking the devourer for your sake. The holes in your pockets are being mended. The unending cycle of just enough or not enough is shifting into more than enough. I am opening the windows of heaven over your home, and I will pour out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. This financial breakthrough is not just for you to consume. It is to establish a legacy of generosity and stability for your children and your children's children. The days of borrowing are coming to an end. The days of lending and leading are beginning. Perhaps the curse has manifested in your health. You look at your family history and see the same illnesses attacking generation after generation. You fear that what happened to them will happen to you. But I am Jehovah Rapha, the Lord your healer. I am breaking the genetic code of sickness today. I am rewriting your DNA with the blood of redemption. I declare that sickness, disease, and infirmity have no legal right to your body. Your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. I am placing a shield of divine health around you and your loved ones. That diagnosis that runs in the family stops with you. That weakness that tries to claim you in your older years is being cancelled. I am renewing your youth like the eagles. I am strengthening your bones and purifying your blood. You will live a long, satisfied life, and you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I am also addressing the curses that have attacked your relationships and your peace. For too long, there has been strife, division, and broken marriages in your lineage. The enemy hates the family unit because it is a reflection of my love. He has tried to sow discord, misunderstanding, and betrayal to keep your family fractured. But I am the Prince of Peace. I am healing the wounds of the past. I am restoring the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to the fathers. I am breaking the curse of divorce and loneliness. I am bringing godly connections into your life. If you are lonely, I am preparing a companion who will walk with you in unity. If your marriage is under attack, I am breathing new life into it. I am teaching you how to love, how to forgive, and how to build a home that is a sanctuary of joy. The spirit of chaos is being cast out of your home, and the spirit of unity is taking its place. You may ask, Lord, how do I receive this? What must I do? My child, the work is already done in the spiritual realm. You must now agree with it in the physical. You must align your confession with my truth. Stop saying what you see, and start saying what I have promised. Stop saying, my family is always unlucky, or we never get ahead. Instead, declare, my family is blessed, highly favored, and destined for greatness. Your mouth is the rudder of your life. When you speak my promises, you activate the power to break the curse. You must also walk in obedience. Walk away from the habits and sins that opened the door to the enemy in the past. I am giving you the strength to overcome addiction, the strength to overcome anger, and the strength to overcome pride. As you walk in my ways, you build a wall of protection around your family that the enemy cannot breach. Do not fear the sudden changes that are coming. When a curse is broken, things shift rapidly. You might see people leaving your life who were part of the old season. Let them go. You might see doors closing that you thought were for you. Let them close. I am clearing the path. I am removing the debris of the past to make a highway for the new things I am bringing. There is a momentum building up in your spirit. You have felt stuck for years, like a car with its wheels spinning in the mud, but suddenly, your feet are finding solid ground. You are about to gain traction. You are about to move forward at a speed that will surprise you. The time you lost, the years the locusts have eaten, I am restoring to you. I am a God of acceleration. I can do in one day what it would take a man 10 years to accomplish. Look at your children. Look at the younger generation in your family. They will not fight the battles you fought. They will not carry the heavy loads you carried. Because you are breaking this curse today, they will start their lives from a platform of victory. You are the pioneer. You are the trailblazer. It is hard work, I know. It has been exhausting to stand against the tide, but your reward is great. You are changing the trajectory of your entire bloodline. Future generations will look back at you and say, it was because of their faith that we are free. It was because they refused to give up that we are blessed. This is your legacy. I am breaking the curse of stagnation. The feeling of going in circles is ending. I am giving you a vision for the future. Where there was hopelessness, I am planting dreams. I am reigniting the passions you thought had died. I am giving you creative ideas that will lead to prosperity. I am connecting you with people who will lift you up, not tear you down. The heavy cloud of depression that has hovered over your family is dissipating. My joy is becoming your strength. You will wake up in the morning with a song of praise in your heart instead of a heavy sigh of dread. You will look forward to the future with anticipation, knowing that I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Do not let the enemy whisper lies to you anymore. He will try to tell you that you are not good enough, that you have sinned too much, or that the curse is too strong. He is a liar. There is no curse stronger than my blessing. There is no chain stronger than my power. There is no pit deeper than my love. You are covered by the Most High. The darkness cannot comprehend the light that is inside of you. Stand tall, my child. Shake off the dust of the past. Put on your royal robes. You are royalty. You are a child of the King. You were not created for slavery. You were created for sonship. You were not created for the tail. You were created for the head. As I break these chains, I am also releasing a spirit of boldness upon you. You will no longer walk in timidity. You will take hold of your destiny with confidence. You will walk into rooms and the atmosphere will change because you carry my presence. You will speak, and people will listen because you speak with my authority. The curse of being overlooked and ignored is broken. I am shining my spotlight on you. I am elevating you in your workplace, in your community, and in your ministry. The gifts I placed inside you, which have been dormant or suppressed, are bubbling up to the surface. It is your time to shine. It is your time to manifest the glory of God. Receive this freedom. Breathe it in. Let go of the tension in your body. Let go of the worry in your mind. It is finished. The decree has been signed in heaven. The court is adjourned, and the verdict is in your favor. You are free. Your family is free. The curse is broken, shattered into 1,000,000 pieces, never to be reassembled. Walk in this truth. Walk in this light. From this day forward, you will see the evidence of this breakthrough. You will see the doors opening. You will see the healing manifesting. You will see the relationships mending. You will see the finances growing. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the author and the finisher of your faith. I started this good work in you, and I will be faithful to complete it. Go in peace, go in power, and go in the assurance that the battle has been won. Now that the heavy yoke has been destroyed, you must understand that freedom requires stewardship. It is not enough to simply be set free. You must know how to remain free. The enemy, seeing that he has lost his grip on your ankle, will try to attack your mind. He will try to convince you that this freedom is temporary, or that you are slipping back into the old ways. Do not listen to him. This is a new day, and the rules of engagement have changed. You are no longer a victim, you are a victor. But a victor must remain vigilant. You must guard the gates of your heart and your home with a ferocity you have never known before. You are the watchman on the wall of your family's destiny. You cannot afford to slumber. You cannot afford to be passive. The curse is broken, but the blessing must be protected. Understand this, my child. When a strong man is bound and cast out, he wanders through dry places seeking rest. If he finds none, he attempts to return to the house he left. He looks to see if it is empty, swept, and put in order. You must ensure that your house, your spirit, your mind, your environment, is not empty. It must be filled to the brim with my presence. It must be occupied by the Holy Spirit. Do not leave any room for the old habits to creep back in. If the curse was poverty, do not entertain thoughts of lack. Fill your mind with thoughts of abundance. If the curse was sickness, do not research symptoms and dwell on fear. Fill your mouth with scriptures of healing. You must displace the darkness with light. You must crowd out the lies with the truth. I am calling you now to a higher level of discipline. The wilderness season is over, and you are entering the promised land. But remember, the promised land still had giants. The difference is that now, you have the power to defeat them. In the past, the giants defeated you because you fought with your own strength and carried the weight of the curse. Now you fight with my strength, and the momentum of heaven is behind you. Do not be intimidated by the size of the challenges that arise in this new season. They are not signs that the curse has returned. They are tests of your new authority. I am teaching your hands to war and your fingers to fight. I am showing you that what used to crush you will now be stepping stones for your elevation. You must also purify your circle. This is a hard truth, but a necessary one. There are people in your life who are comfortable with your bondage, but will be threatened by your freedom. They liked it when you were struggling because it made them feel superior or comfortable in their own stagnation. As you rise, as the blessings start to flow, some will get jealous. Some will try to talk you down, saying, "Who do you think you are?" Or, "Don't get your hopes up." You must love them, but you must limit their access to your ear. You cannot build a new future while listening to the architects of your past. I am sending you new runners, people who are running at your speed, people who have the fire of God in their eyes. Recognize them. Connect with them. Iron sharpens iron, and you need people who will sharpen you, not dull your edge. I am breaking the mindset of a survivor and giving you the mindset of a ruler. A survivor just wants to make it through the day. A ruler plans for the generation. Stop thinking only about your immediate needs. Lift up your eyes. Look at the horizon. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? I have given you the power to create wealth, to create change, to create impact. The curse of living paycheck to paycheck is replaced by the blessing of overflow, but you must manage it with wisdom. When the increase comes, and it is coming, do not just consume it. Ask me for the strategy. Ask me where to sow, where to invest, where to build. You are the Joseph of your family. You have been through the pit, you have been through the prison, but now you are stepping into the palace. The purpose of your suffering was to prepare you for this governance. You will sustain your family in times of famine. You will be the answer to their prayers. There is a specific area I need you to surrender, your memory of the pain. The physical curse is gone, but the emotional scar tissue remains, and if you are not careful, you will make decisions based on old wounds. You will push people away because you were rejected in the past. You will hoard money because you were poor in the past. You must let me heal your memories. Forgive those who were used by the enemy to perpetuate the curse. Your parents, your relatives, forgive them. They were fighting battles they did not know how to win. They were victims of the curse too. By forgiving them, you release the final anchor that holds you to the past. Forgiveness is not saying what they did was right. It is saying that you refuse to let their actions control your future any longer. Cut the cord of bitterness. It is poison to your new destiny. I am also sharpening your discernment. In this season, not every open door is from me. The enemy will try to offer you shortcuts. He will offer you blessings that look good on the outside but are traps on the inside. He will tempt you to compromise your integrity for quick gain. Be warned. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. If it costs you your peace, if it costs you your family, if it costs you your walk with me, it is not a blessing, it is a distraction. Wait for my best. Do not settle for Ishmael when Isaac is on the way. Impatience is a remnant of the curse, the fear that it will never happen, so I must force it. Rest in my timing. My timing is perfect. I am never late. Your speech must change permanently. I command you to stop rehearsing your problems to everyone who will listen. Stop calling your friends to complain about how hard life is. When you complain, you are praising the problem. You are magnifying the enemy's work. Instead, prophesy. Speak to the dry bones in your life and command them to live. Speak to the mountain and command it to move. Your voice has a frequency that shifts the atmosphere. When you wake up, declare, "This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it." Declare, "I am the head and not the tail." Declare, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." These are not just empty affirmations, they are spiritual swords. Slash through the resistance with the Word of God. I am placing a new mantle of leadership upon you. You have looked for leaders in your family, waiting for someone else to fix the mess. But I am telling you, you are the leader. Stop looking around. Look in the mirror. I have put a spirit of wisdom in you. I have given you a backbone of steel. Leading is not easy, it requires sacrifice. It requires you to go first. You must be the first to apologize. You must be the first to forgive. You must be the first to give generously. As you lead, others will follow. The atmosphere of your home will shift because you are setting the thermostat. You are no longer a thermometer that just reflects the temperature of the room. You are the thermostat that changes it. Watch out for the spirit of distraction. Now that the heavy chains are gone, the enemy will try to use little foxes to spoil the vine. Small irritations, petty arguments, endless scrolling on screens, busy work that accomplishes nothing. These are tactics to drain your energy so you have nothing left for your purpose. Be jealous of your time. Your time is your life. Invest it in things that matter. Invest it in prayer, in reading my word, in loving your family, in building your dream. Do not let the enemy steal your day with trivialities. Focus is your weapon. Keep your eyes on the prize. I am stirring up a holy anger within you. Not an anger that leads to sin, but a righteous indignation against the enemy's works. You should be angry that sickness stole years from your mother. You should be angry that addiction stole the potential of your father. Use that anger to fuel your prayer life. Use it to say, "Never again." When you see the enemy trying to touch your children, do not just sit there. Rise up like a lion. Roar in the Spirit. Plead the blood of Jesus over them. You have authority to trample on serpents and scorpions. Exercise that authority. Do not be a passive Christian. Be a warrior. The kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. Take back your health. Take back your peace. Take back your joy. It belongs to you. This is a season of building. The demolition phase is over. The construction phase has begun. What are you building? I am giving you blueprints in the night seasons. Pay attention to your dreams. I am downloading ideas, inventions, and solutions into your spirit while you sleep. Write them down. Do not despise small beginnings. Every great oak starts as an acorn. That small business idea, that ministry idea, that book you want to write, start it. Take the first step. Faith is acting like it is so, even when it is not so, in order that it might be so. Move your feet. As you step out, I will step in. I will bring the resources. I will bring the connections. But I cannot steer a parked car. Get moving. You are becoming a spectacle of my glory. People will look at you and wonder, how did they turn it around? How did they recover from that disaster? And you will point to me. You will be a living testimony. Your life will preach a louder sermon than any preacher in a pulpit. The transformation in your character, your finances, and your family life will be undeniable proof that God is real and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. You are being positioned for influence. I am going to put you in places you are not qualified for on paper, but you are qualified for by my Spirit. Do not shrink back when the spotlight hits you. Walk into it. You are carrying the solution that the world needs. Finally, remember to rest. The curse of the past drove you to strive, to toil, and to work yourself into the ground out of fear of lack. That is over. There is a rest for the people of God. Work hard, yes, but work from a place of rest, not anxiety. Trust that I am holding it all together. You do not have to juggle every ball. You do not have to spin every plate. I am your sustainer. Sleep sweetly at night, knowing that He who keeps Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. I am guarding you. I am fighting for you even when you are resting. The battle is mine, the victory is yours, and the glory is ours. Walk in this new authority. The old has passed away, behold, the new has come. You are free indeed. Now go and reign.